Alright. We got one more pack of edamame beans to try here. And I could finally, like, eat them on my own. I didn't want to start. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Holy hell. I look terrible. My hair is like... I need a haircut. I need a haircut and I need a shave. Like, big time. Anyway, edamame beans. We got one more type to try here. This is sea salt. Package is blue. Why is my camera doing that? It didn't do that the last 3 times I used it. It's gonna be a short one. I want to get to Zelda. Didn't really explore much in games. I tend to just beeline to the relevant plot points. Oh, well, there you go. Just still on the side of maybe just skipping this game entirely for a long while since there's so many other games you want to play, especially now that... Xenoblade X. Right. I forgot about that entirely. I wish I'd mentioned that in the ramble. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Or XEXDE. Coming out in March. That means the entire Xenoblade series is available on Switch now. Like, every single entry in it. Which, I mean, isn't a big deal because half the series was already Switch exclusive. But that's still cool. I'm not into Xenoblade myself, but really happy for the fans. Xenoblade fans, you feasted this gen. Just like I'm about to feast on these sea salt edamame beans. Actually, wait, before I do this. Make sure the sea salt's mixed in. Never once heard anyone say anything good about Xenoblade Chronicles X, really. I've heard it's the weakest game in the series, but it's also a different type of game. It's not the same setup. Everything's on Switch except for the amiibo support from 3D. It is what it says. It's sea salt covered. They are salty. The sea salt doesn't really give it much of a different flavor, though. It still just tastes like edamame bean. What even is edamame? It's just a type of bean. It's a Japanese bean that you can often get in in Japanese salads, like not salads, but like you could just get it like usually you can get them. I think you can get them kind of like raw, like not like these where they're dried and roasted. These are pretty good though. I gotta say, like they're more plain bean, but the salt content is very good on them. I only know about them from Bluey. The only Bluey I've ever watched is on a plane. When I was coming back from Texas Furry Fiesta, they had like a selection of like 10 episodes from Season 2 that I got to watch. And then later this year when I went to Denver and I came back home, I checked out the selection of episodes then, and it was the same 10 episodes. They did not update it. Bean, or order on the side, yeah. So the consensus on these is weird because like these are just straight up beans. They're just edamame beans. They don't taste any different, but they are salty, which I guess is a taste. Salt is, you know, a taste, I guess. I can't really dock it for that because it's exactly what it says. I like it. I gotta say it's better than the buffalo beans. The buffalo beans were definitely the weakest. At first, they did get better as I got to the bottom of the bag. I think the powder kind of settled. But overall, I would say these are about on par with the rivals in terms of the vegan snacks I've tried on stream. Because if you missed it earlier this year, I had rivals with a Z. They're kind of like little like puffs with flavor on the inside. And 2 of those were really good, but one of them was kind of which is kind of exactly how I feel about this. Maybe a little more on these, but they're not bad. I'm gonna eat them. It comes in a cute little display box. I'm gonna lift this without dropping them. You get like a little display box, like you can put in your pantry, or you know, it's meant to be put out in a shop, but whatever. I have it set up like this. I put this flap down and put these forward, and I store them sideways because then I can put it right in front of my computer and grab one whenever I want. I was doing some recording, so I was drinking some Arizona green tea. I've gotten hooked on these. I'm really happy with these. The lemon teas, on the other hand, I have to shake them, which is weird because it makes it act like it's carbonated, even though it's not. So I don't know what's going on there. Want to play more episodes on plane? You need to pay $50 with shipping and handling. No, the on-flight entertainment is usually free. If you want Wi-Fi, you have to pay like $12, which is ludicrous considering how much you have to pay for a fucking flight. And as you know, I'm not super happy with American Airlines right now. When I canceled my trip to Midwest Fur Fest this year, they were like, yeah, we're going to dock you $100 per ticket because it's an economy flight, even though it's over a month away. And I'm like, oh, okay, go fuck yourselves then. So I only got like $70, $80 back because the tickets were like $160 each. So I'm a little pissed about that. That being said, I will be using the credit that they gave me pretty soon because I'm going to be planning a trip next year. So, I don't know. They kind of trap you because it's like they only give you the credit back to use on an American Airlines flight if it's basic economy. And I don't think trip insurance would have done anything for that because it's just like their shit. I don't know. Apparently some new law went into effect now where it's like if the flight gets delayed more than 3 hours for an international flight or 6 hours for a domestic flight, they have to give you a cash refund no matter what, which is like great. I hope that can be enforced. Speaking of drinks, local gas stations sold a few cans of discontinued Coke Spliced. I was happy to get some of those for maybe one of the last times. Those are so good. Never heard of that. Oh, Coke Spiced. I thought you said spliced. I'm like, what? Why do I look like I have jaundice? Oh my god. I look yellow. This lighting is terrible. Again, I'm gonna pull out the package here and show you. What is it? This is red. This is not... I showed this off before, but this sriracha bag is red. It's not orange like it shows up on stream. There's some severe saturation issue happening with this camera, and I need to fix that. Those are so good. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, bean review. Sea salt, good. Sriracha, really good. Buffalo, okay. I don't know. I'll keep trying new stuff, but we'll have to see how it works out. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do here. I want to get to the game because I've been streaming for 30 minutes now and I haven't started playing it yet. Just love anything raspberry flavored. Oh, I love raspberries. Make bean ranch and we'll talk. I could go for, like, ranch powdered edamame beans. That sounds good. Something I gotta admit, I don't like ranch dressing on my salads that much. I like it on chicken, but not a salad. On a salad, I prefer either blue cheese or Italian dressing. Or what's the light orange one that's kind of sweet? Used to not like actual raspberries because of the texture, but found out recently you can eat them frozen and love them like that. Oh, that's cool. I used to pick blueberries in upstate New York. There were just blueberry bushes, like a lot lining the sides of the. Actually, no, they were raspberry. They were blue raspberries. That's what they were, because they were the little ones with the dot, like the little. Yeah, they were raspberries. They used to just grow like wild up in upstate New York, around where my relatives lived. So when I go up there to visit, I would just like pluck them off the side of the road and eat them, because nothing was, that area had a population of 2. There were 2 houses up there. No one was touching them or fucking with them. Anyway, let's just set up here and we'll start Zelda.